there were times where you're like, oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? And I put it out of my mind, like, don't worry about it. Just keep going. Because sometimes you just can't think about it. You just have to keep going.
You have to just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Welcome to the Pretty Profit Podcast, where we believe beauty is more than skin deep and results speak louder than words. I'm your host, Marcia Mehrali, owner of Beneath the Surface Spa, and I've spent years in the treatment room helping clients look and feel their absolute best. This podcast is all about you, the client, the beauty lover, the curious mind, or an entrepreneur who wants to understand what really works. Joining me today is the incredible Tanya, a powerhouse I met through Meet Me in New Jersey. She's a trailblazer in her field with a story that's as inspiring as it is impactful. Get ready to be motivated. She is passionate about helping small businesses stand out, attract the right customers, and grow with smart, authentic strategies. If you're watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And if something speaks to you, drop a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Tanya, welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you here. We first connected through Meet Me in New Jersey, and I just know your story and energy needed to be shared. Let's dive in and give your listeners a dose of inspiration. So you are shaking up the industry, right? The advertising industry. How do you connect with your ideal client?
Sure. So my ideal client is anyone that has a business and a story and that is looking for growth. So we connect with our clients through the internet for the most part. Social media is a big vessel. And then also word of mouth, or just if someone just happens to hear about me. Yeah.
So when did you decide to do Meet Me in New Jersey and specific to New Jersey?
Okay. So, I was in corporate America, and I always had a love for advertising, but, I ended up drifting off to real estate, which I'm in and out of real estate. And then I said, I love advertising. Like, there was always that missing piece. So I'm like, I like advertising. I love my community, but then I also love film. But I'm like, and I want to do what I love to do. I want to do what I love. But how could I marry all of these things? I want to do everything. How do you do that? So I'm like, well, let's solve a problem. Consumers are not connecting with product services. Businesses are not connecting with consumers. So I said, if we can instead of making it about the business or the product or service, let's make it about the community and the consumer. And let's see if we can gather the community, and then we can have that element of advertising, film, and community. So that's kind of how I came up with it. It was just kind of out of nowhere. And the thought just came to me, but I was terrified to get it started. But
well, yeah, starting a business, any business is terrifying because you just don't know how it's going to go down or if anybody is going to want to join you. You're thinking in your head, this is awesome, but other people have to think you're awesome as well. But you really are awesome. Beneath the Surface.
Got you.
Beneath the Surface has worked with Meet Me in New Jersey, and it was a really incredible experience. From start to finish, Tanya is extremely organized. You know when she's coming, you know what we're going to do. She has a script. She brings the people to help make it all happen. Incredible people. She works with incredible photographers, videographers, and they really get a great picture of your business. I know that you're going town to town in New Jersey. So what town are you in now?
So right now we are going to do a big shoot for the Red Mill Museum in Clinton, New Jersey. So I'm in Clinton, talking to you from Clinton. Yep.
So how did you get together with them? Did they contact you?
Janice Kovac is the mayor of Clinton. And she's one of those women that, and one of those people that says what she does what she says. She believed in me from the beginning. She was the very first person I contacted about the show. I can't even remember how we got connected, but she said, let me put you in contact with Channel 7. Let me do this. Let me do that. And she did everything she said she was going to do. So then now we were on a town wide level. Like we were on, Meet Me in Millburn. Then we kind of did, the other one, Meet Me in Montclair. So now we're on Meet Me in New Jersey. I'm like, how can I not highlight Clinton, New Jersey, where Janice is from? So that's the reason why I came out to do Clinton, and as well as Califon, because of Ashton Farm. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Oh, Ashton Farm. That was a great event that you did for all of us there. And it was great to meet other entrepreneurs that have partnered with you. And I'm also talking to a med spa in Summit, and hopefully we will connect soon to kind of collaborate. That's what I really like about the community, is that you can collaborate with other businesses and maybe work together. And I think if you work together, then you become more successful. Is that kind of your vision?
I could not have said it better myself, because when I had the vision for this, I just thought it out through the lens of production. But what I didn't realize was the camaraderie. And then someone said to me, Mukta, she said, I don't think you realize what you're building here. You're building a really strong network. Like this is these are premium sponsors you have, and it's you're building a strong network of premium sponsors. And I said, wow, I never thought of it like that. And it really is the case. Literally this morning, I just gave your information, Dr. Carneal's information, and Hearing Doctors of New Jersey's information to one person that needs your services immediately. So, and then not only that, but then I also spoke about you to another business that I was speaking with in your town of Madison. And I'm like, we need to talk about Marcia from Beneath the Surface. Everybody knows you. Uh,
I'm
Everybody
glad.
thinks everybody knows Beneath the Surface. Everybody talks about your facials. Everybody knows how beautiful you are, and so on and so forth. But um, the two other people that were in the meeting knew who you are, but one did not. So it's always that one person that did not. That's that's how we kind of grow antlers, and then everybody starts to connect.
So it's like a web. We just kind of go all over the place, right? The
Yeah.
bigger it gets.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so how do you go about balancing running your own business and building up other businesses?
Sure. Actually, it's all intertwined. So I don't win unless you do, right? So if my job is to get people talking about Beneath the Surface, because if people are talking about Beneath the Surface in Madison, the greatest spa ever, okay? I didn't mean to say med spa. The greatest spa of all times, right? So if they're talking about you, then that means that the show is working. So my success is essential to your own. So it's a beautiful marriage. Not that I'm trying to step on Chris's toes, because
Right.
by the way, everybody thinks that you and Chris are the best looking couple like ever.
Well, I love it. He would be happy to hear that. So since you started, how has the community evolved?
Oh man. So now, we kind of focus on affluent towns, right? So now I'm noticing the crossover. So now, people in Spring Lake are starting to understand and know about businesses in Short Hills. Businesses in Westville are starting to know about businesses in Califon. Uh, Businesses in Madison are starting to know about businesses in Livingston. So everything is starting to intertwine, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that is exactly what it was designed to do. So cast members are starting to branch out. I cannot tell you how many times people are saying, I didn't know that this business existed before your show. Thank you for telling me about this. Or they have realtors using the show in the offices, in real estate offices now, like letting people know where to go for what when they move into the area.
So where can they see all your work? Like the finished product?
Yeah, so Meet Me in New Jersey will be on Facebook, but we're also building our YouTube channel. So we will have our YouTube channel up and running within a week, because we premiere on May 30th. But it will be on YouTube, Facebook, but then you can also get the clips on Meet Me in New Jersey. We're at Meet Me in New Jersey on Instagram. We also have a Facebook group, Meet Me in New Jersey. And then we also will have our YouTube, but we're actively pitching to television networks.
Oh, wow. So how is that going?
So as you know, Netflix is building like $1 billion studio here in New Jersey in Monmouth County. And it's very overwhelming. Like when you walk into the offices, you see the executives walking by. It's scary, but it's exciting. And I just hope to, have everybody talking about all of you.
Now, did they see any of your footage yet? Netflix?
Yes, some of the executives did. Yep, they have seen it. Yeah.
And what
And
they
I think
say?
they love it. Some people love the
Good.
concept, but then some people they're still in the trying to understand the concept. But the people that get it, they love it, and it's cutting edge. So much so that I'm trademarking the name of this new way to advertise, and I can't even say the name yet because the trademark is pending. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Is there anything else you want to tell us? Any
Sure.
secrets?
Oh, man. Any secrets? No, I can't wait to film with you again and with your amazing massages. But we're gonna do something exciting in Clinton. Actually, we're gonna do a townwide fashion show in Clinton, and then also we're gonna be filming a big photo shoot with you. We're gonna do one at Ashton Farms with we're going to have hay and a hot air balloon, and we're going to have a lot of the business leaders from New Jersey.
Boy, being a female entrepreneur, it can be difficult. I never really, at first, when I first started my business, I didn't think of myself as an entrepreneur. I know that sounds silly. I felt like I had a passion for facials and beauty, and my clients really loved what I was doing. I started out in Melbourne, believe it or not, in the back of a hair salon that no longer exists there. I started before the solo suites were popular in the back of a room. And my client actually, told me to go to Madison because I was looking for a bigger space. So it kind of all flowed together. I never really thought about it, which is interesting. I just kind of kept moving myself forward. So I probably think of myself more now as an entrepreneur because, being in business for 14 years now, um, I'm, I just have that mindset. There's other things that I need to get done besides just clients. Now there's social media. I have employees, which I didn't have before. Um, and it's just, as time goes on, I just get a little bit more serious about my business. So I wasn't really afraid. Um, there were times where you're like, oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? And I just put it out of my mind, like, don't worry about it. Just keep going. Cause sometimes you just can't think about it. You just have to keep going.
You have to just do it. You
just do it.
Do it. But what were you doing before you got into the beauty industry?
I was a flight attendant for 34 years. So I retired, when they gave us that package during COVID. I loved being a flight attendant and I did my business and being a flight attendant.
Okay.
So that was very interesting. Yes.
Wow.
So I would leave to go on trips, which was great. And my clients loved hearing where I would be going, I would go to Milan a lot. I would fly internationally. So it was like a little bit vacation.
Came from Milan. Yeah.
Milan is a lot. I like Milan. Yeah, the shopping, right?
When I had your facial, I'm like getting like the whole thing. And then like you're finishing up. And then I like felt you touching my feet. And I was like, oh my God, there's no way I'm getting off this bed. But yeah, like you incorporating that. That is amazing. You go for a facial, but you invented the facial. No? Okay. No.
Well, it's not just a facial. Remember, it's an experience. When you're coming to us, you're getting an experience.
Yeah.
And a transformation. Because we're trying to transform you a little bit.
The feeling of everything and the way you incorporated The feet that's incredible. I love, like, there's no other facial like yours. That's why you're always so booked. You never have time to talk. You're just like, I gotta go, I gotta go. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. I never eat. I feel like I'm fasting a lot.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that's
hungry
not
now
good.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So as a woman-owned business, um, tell me a little bit about that, about breaking the barriers, being a woman. Let me know a little bit about what you had to do to get to where you are now.
It doesn't end. It's not easy. So you know how when you're presenting your business to an investor or whoever, and they're like, "Oh, okay, so who do you work for?" And I'm like,
Oh,
so I get that question a
myself.
lot.
I work
Yeah,
for myself.
yes, I work for myself. And then I get that question 98% of the time from, I
That's a
love
shame.
men, but
That's a
98% of
shame.
the time from men. Yes, it is. It is. It's like, well, if this is that big, it can't be a woman's vision type of thing. So it's like that constant, it's like constantly having to reassure, constantly having to sell yourself, having to um, do 10, be 10 steps ahead just to get, half as much as a man would. And the deliverables have to be, everything has to be perfection. Okay. Um, that's the hard part. And so when you're constantly trying to prove, it's so much so, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to have to get a man on in my C-suite. And it's discouraging, but it's reality, because in order to really be taken serious, you kind of have to have some testosterone uh in your C-suite and as a part of your business, because I'm sure you know
I think because
experienced
I'm in
that.
the beauty industry, it's a little bit different.
Okay, okay.
As far as
Yeah.
spa facials, in your mind, you see a woman sometimes. I know there's men, male estheticians as well. I don't know if they
Yeah.
might have a problem within the industry of people kind of being like, you're the esthetician, but
Sure.
they are out there. But as far as the business side, a lot of times people say, you're the owner. So I don't know. I think because I'm still working on clients, which is why I got into Beneath the Surface, because that's what I love to do. So I do work the business side, but I still want to continue to do clients because that's my creative side. I get to kind of, figure out their skin and what's going on and come up with a treatment plan. That's really exciting for me. Sometimes the business side is not as exciting. Like for you, it's exciting. That's why we partnered with you, because you were excited. So you're excited and passionate, and that came out. And I was like, oh, and you really got us. Like you explained business vision to me just after like an interview. So you really listen to what we're saying, and really try to execute that and show that in your filming.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And talking about you and what you do, I want to tell everybody about Marcia's facials, okay? All right. It's like, how can I explain this? All right.
They're
It's
awesome.
like they are awesome. They are.
They
But it's like
are. They
driving,
are.
they're like driving down Mayberry and then like you hit a ditch and then it goes back up again. And I'll tell you why. You're sitting there, you're in bliss, you're like asleep and you're like feeling good. I mean, like it's like the serene music, and then she's like massaging you. And then once that light comes on, okay, that's the trigger. Once that light comes on, that she's very passionate about your skin, and she has to get in there and pop those blemishes and get that. It's like, whoa, what just happened? What just happened?
And then I put you back to sleep again.
It's right back into the serene.
It's
But
so funny.
my
Yeah.
skin
And
has never, yeah,
I said it to somebody today. It's
mhm,
like when you open your eyes at the end of the facial, they
yeah,
look wasted.
Yes.
You just
Yes.
don't know
Yes.
where you are. It takes a minute.
Yes.
And sometimes it's very hard to sell that next service because
Yes.
you don't know where you are, which is
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Especially after the pimple popping, which is
Yes.
great. That's what
Yes.
really helps your skin.
Yeah. No, it does. But you really you're like soup to nuts. You're serious and very passionate about. You got really emotional at your speech at the red carpet event, and that's how you know you're doing business with the right people. That's why I tell everybody about you because of how passionate you are about your business, and I think that's why that's why Beneath the Surface is so successful, and mostly everybody that I know knows about it, especially within your town, but people will start to know about it from, within a 10-mile radius as well. So,
Well,
yeah.
hopefully they'll start to notice it after filming the blocks,
Yes.
right?
Oh my.
I know. That was
I
exciting.
know you can't talk about it, but
No,
I heard mum's the word, but um I know that I'm sure you did a good job. Yeah.
I did. I improved.
You improved. Okay. All right.
You know what? It was such a growth experience, but that's another time. So, but we'll have another talk about that later. But tell me some more success stories that have come out of Meet Me in New Jersey.
Oh man. So I mean, well, one we could talk about Dr. Carniel. He's the head plastic surgeon and at Carniel Plastic Surgery because he spoke at the event, and but the event was our premiere for Meet Me in New Jersey for our trailer, and he spoke about first coming on with me and then getting business and getting clientele from there, and then re-signing on with me. He's been with me every show from the beginning, and for the most part, most of the clients that can come on with me do. So like, and when I say can, because some people are not regional, some people do not service the entire New Jersey. So it is limited to maybe one town and they can't really, but for the most part, people come on because we've grown. So like, say Mukta Bhatia, when she first started with the show, it was just her. Now she has a whole team. Mukta, she just texted me asking me, do I know a celebrity because she has a $7 million listing. Um, you have, yeah, like it's insane. We had one of the dentists. She got 7 new patients just from filming because we bring people in the business, right? So that's different. Nobody is doing that. We're bringing people in your business. So if people can get to your business, especially yours, Marcia, to Beneath the Surface, what are the chances of them coming back? Is it not 100%? Right? Because then they get to see your business. They get to see inside, and those are the success stories.
Yeah,
How people,
then you get that connection. So,
yes,
once you
yes,
connect, it's game over.
right,
Yeah.
exactly, yes. And then not only the filming, but then when people are watching, they're watching to see their neighborhood, their block, their friends, their mom, their kids, and they're like, now they can see someone they know using your product or service. Now it's like, I'm going to go there and, I'm going to go there. And that's how we get the ripple effect. Also another success story is we just had 2 major brands, come on. I'm still in contracts, so I can't mention it right now, but we're still in negotiations, but now that was the whole plan. Once you see a big brand, a big global brand next to a town brand, guess what that does? That elevates that town brand. So it's very impactful, and it has been, and it's working exactly the way I wanted it to work, but it is not working as fast as I thought it would. It's working faster. So yeah.
Oh, wow. So you just are running yourself ragged every day.
Yeah, I need to hire.
You poor thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I need
success
to.
is great, but
Yeah,
yeah, it can be very tiring. Yeah.
yes. But you know what? It's like I do what I love, and
Mhm.
getting to do that is priceless. Like right now, I don't feel like when I hop off with you, I have to work because I love what I'm doing. So I'm so excited to get the shots ready to go look and introduce myself to everybody and and see how we could help this business and see how we can grow. So yeah.
For someone who wants to build a community, what advice do you have for them?
For someone that wants to build their community, their own community, I would say connect with the community. So the people that come in, be personable, take an actual interest in what they have to say. Your viewers, whether that's in person or online, take an interest in them. Make it about them, not about yourself necessarily, right?
Yes.
And
Well,
be
that's with your
genuine.
customers too. When they walk in,
Yeah,
it's their experience. Yeah.
right. Exactly. And then you remember something about them because I know it's hard because we meet so many people every day. I meet so many people, but one thing I'm really good at is remembering some people's sign. So I know you're a Virgo, Marcia. So then I know that I probably won't remember your exact birthday. I think it's September 6th. When is your birthday? Oh, it's close. Okay. So, but I remember that you're a Virgo because I could just remember that. So then that lets me know, like September, I'm gonna call, like, hey, Marcia, your birthday's coming up, whatever. But just remembering, well, I remember a lot of things about you because I love you. You're an amazing person. But just like in general, try to remember something about that person, so that when they come in again, you can bring that up and you can and start to form that relationship. That's how you build a community, and you do that with viewers, and that's being personable. So yeah, like I know a lot of business owners, some are very efficient, right? They're great. But if you're not personable, if it's just, contracts and business, just business, then that's kind of hard for people to connect with. So
Yeah.
people have to be able
It's that
to connect
customer
with
service.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. On steroids. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're in Clinton today. So are you going to ever branch out of this area, do you think? Or do you think like next Netflix will take over and then that's that? They will direct you?
No, no. Well, we're going to be, we started off town by town, which was the plan. Now we're going to be state by state and then country by country.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, we are.
So what state would be next?
That's $1 million question. I am not sure. I'm thinking maybe somewhere in the South. I don't want to go in the North because I don't want to leap to West Coast, but I do want to maybe, I'm thinking maybe somewhere in the South or the Southwest. Yeah.
So you're going to do it like a road trip?
I
That
don't
would
know
be
if I
fun.
can just, I've said stuff like Tennessee. I was just hoping. That's bad. That's not a good accent. I'm trying, like, nine. I got in the elevator the other day with a lady and she was from Tennessee. I was like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Her accent was so thick, but it was beautiful, right?
Right.
So I love that Southern twang and I love the food I'm definitely thinking the South and, yeah, somewhere in the South or the Southwest. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, that's great. Tell us how people can find you, how business owners can find you and connect and maybe have a conversation with you. But before you do that, do you pick people? Do you ever turn people away? Like, what is your criteria?
That's a good question. Well, so first off, people are volunteering their time for their community, right? What's in it for them is they get to use your goods and services when they film with you to try it out, right? So we always get way more people than is needed. But luckily for us, a lot of people are just very curious. Some people don't actually want to do it. And But the ones that are serious, um, it's usually just the right amount, and then we get them in. So then we write them into the script. Our criteria is you just have to love your town, be positive,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
negativity allowed. Okay.
No.
So being positive and you just want to have fun and really have a genuine love for your community and want to get to know a business so that you can use them in the future. But so we pick people, so we put it out on Facebook. We'll say, hey, let's put it out there. We're going to be filming with Beneath the Surface in Madison on, May 29th. Who wants to come and receive, complimentary service here or there? so many people to reach out, and then we'll say, okay, well, but then we'll kind of think of either someone has done this before, or we always want to get new customers, because we don't want people that are already customers of Beneath the Surface. So that kind of excludes people, because that doesn't really make much sense. But we can use them if you, the business owner, wants to. But yeah, but that's pretty much it. Positivity, love your community, want to get to know the business, so that you can use them in the future, and just love, have fun. And it's funny because, like, a lot of times when I pick people and they're like, "Oh, I know how to act. I'm good." I'm like, "Oh boy, we're
You're
gonna
like,
have
just be
problems."
yourself. Just be yourself.
Yeah, that's when we have the overacting. But see, the
Yes.
over.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Trust me, I
trust
can
me.
act.
No, you good. You good.
I just be me. I'm just gonna be me.
Yeah, you're good. Like, you're like, see, I know. So with you, I notice sometimes you do smile. You like to laugh a lot, but you are a Virgo, so a lot of you is serious. So it's like you have that balance, but you're good. Like, there's no over anything. You're just you.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how can people find you?
So on Facebook, people can find me. Can email me at Tanya at meetmeinnewjersey.com, or you can find me, you can find us at meetmeinnewjersey.com, or you can find us at Meet Me in New Jersey on Instagram, or you can find us at Meet Me in New Jersey on Facebook, and then shortly on YouTube. But for now, all of those other links. And my Facebook is Tanya Lashley, so a lot of the episodes will flow through my Facebook. The way we share, that's the difference in our the how our success too is our distribution. We get into the private Facebook groups that are very sought after, but you can't advertise. People don't want you to advertise because you're a business advertising. But now we're about the community. So it's not advertising. We are putting the community in the community. So those Facebook groups, but then also everybody that was in the episode will be tagged, right? So it'll go through my Facebook group, but then everybody in the Facebook that was in the episode, maybe like 20 people or so, or 16, will be tagged. And that's also how it grows antlers, because then those people tag, and then people from there tag other people, and then they share. So yeah.
So if someone's watching not in New Jersey, in other states, I mean, they should reach out just to see if you might be getting to their town.
I I have
Might
a
as well.
feeling. Yes, yes. So it's funny because Meet Me in Millburn, when we were on a township level, was such a success. Other towns started reaching out to me and say, "Hey, are you going to do this for our town?" And so I have a feeling once we get in the thick of it, other states are going to be reaching out, like, "Hey, can you bring this to our state?" So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I definitely want to be in the South or Southwest.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Outer Banks, maybe, or something,
Oh,
or Tennessee.
can I
We'll
come
see.
with you? Get a
Yeah, for
vacation.
sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
So with Meet Me in New Jersey, what they do is they just come in and they take over your business. They bring you clients, and then they build a story around from other businesses. So the story continues at your business, where people walk in and they know each other. It's a different way of advertising. So instead of just doing your Instagram or your posting, sometimes those things become repetitive, and you have to make it fun every time so you get those people watching. People are watching because Meet Me in New Jersey comes in, they film, and it's a different way of advertising it. So she has it on her website. She's trying to get into Netflix. If you are in New Jersey, I'm in Madison. So if you're in the surrounding area, I know she's going to different areas as well. You need to contact her. At least have a conversation with her and see, if this would fit into your business. And when you go to Meet Me in New Jersey's site, please look for my episode. I would love for you to see the work that we do and what she does. Otherwise, you could just follow us here at the Pretty Profit Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And if you have any comments on how we can improve, we would love to hear from you.